Welcome to a problem and where we're doing implicit differentiation. That means where y is not alone. Y not alone. If the y is alone, that's called explicit. Y is not alone. As you can see right here, y is here, y is there, y is not alone. And they want the derivative. This is the same as y prime. So they want y prime. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take the derivative of the left side and the derivative of the right side. I'm just the same thing to both sides. Okay, so what happens? Now remember, y is a function of x. It's not x. It's a function of x. It's a dependent variable. So when you take the derivative of it, you got to do the chain rule. Derivative involves the chain rule because the inside because well, let's just leave it at that. Derivative, I'll say often involves chain rule. Here we go. Take the derivative of this. Okay, what's going to happen? The 2 is going to come down, so that'll be 2y, subtract 1 from the power, 2y to the first. Okay, I'll just get rid of that one. Time, but that's not all. Times y prime. That's why I don't. That's a prime, not a 1. That makes sense. Why? Because that's not x. Remember, if the inside is not a simple x, then you got to do the chain rule. That was the chain rule. Chain rule is really important in calculus. So what did I do again? I brought down the 2, subtract 1 from the power, and then the inside was not a simple x, so you multiply. You take the derivative, you multiply by the derivative of the inside. That's what the chain rule says. Okay, I purposely put the x's in red and the y's in purple so you can see the difference. Okay, let's do the derivative here. Bring that down, 3 times 9, 27. Subtract 1 from the power, x squared, and that's it. Because the inside is just a simple x. We don't need to do the chain rule. No chain. Okay. Now, what's the derivative going to be here? Well, you know the 8 just sits there. Anytime you have a number multiplying any function, it just sits there. And what's the derivative of y? Y prime. Okay, and now what's done here? This 2 comes down, minus 4x, subtract 1 from the power to the 1. And we don't need to use the chain rule because the inside is just a simple x. Okay, now notice this term has a y prime, and this term has a y prime. So step 1, the derivative of both sides to both sides. Okay, now step 2, get y prime terms, y prime terms on one side. So notice I'm just going to jump this guy over here, and I'm going to grab this guy and jump him back there. Remember, when things jump to the other side of the equal sign, added or subtracted terms, it just changes signs, right? Because I'm really just subtracting 8y prime from both sides, right? You with me? Subtracting 8y prime from both sides. So it gets rid of that one. And then this guy, I'm going to subtract 27x squared, and it gets rid of that one. So long story short, just jump them. I'm going to get rid of all that's messy. I like it cleaner. These are going to get messy enough without extra mess. All right, just jump them to the other side. Okay, what do we got? And they change sides. When they jump to the other side, they change sides because you're adding or subtracting. So this will become minus 8y prime equals, and then this guy's going over here. So it'll be minus 27x squared minus 4x. That's just 4x to the first. Okay, so we got the y prime terms on one side. Step 3, factor out, get a little more room for us here. Factor out y prime with a big old parenthesis. So I'm going to go, oh, okay, okay. So y prime parenthesis. What's that leaving there? 2y minus 8. Let me make that quite so big, right? That y prime goes there and the y prime goes there. And it goes right back. So factor that out. Okay, and last step, divide. So last step now. Now we're just going to divide by 2y. We're trying to get y prime alone, right? Divide by 2y minus 8. Boom, boom, boom. So y prime is alone. What is it? It is minus 27x squared minus 4x all over 2y. Careful that your y's don't look like x's like mine does right there. 2y minus 8. That's our answer. Is that what they got, hopefully? Let me see. Yeah, they did a different order. This is the minus 27x squared. This is a minus 4. It doesn't matter what order. 2y minus 8. Yep, there it is. So that's how we do that.